perks generally make us all happier. And we've all read that happy employees are productive employees. Now, according to a study by Lorman, companies who have happy employees outperform their competition by 20%. But what kind of perks make us happy? What is important to you may not be important to me. So, this week's top 10 list summarizes all the answers I've received in the most common types of perks. If you don't have them at work, you might want to see if you can get them. And if you do have these perks at work, be appreciative because most companies don't. And hopefully they make you happy. Now, the number one perk that almost everyone cited was the ability to work from home. It is a perk that not everyone has. And I appreciate that not everyone loves working from home and not everyone can work from home. But when it is an option, it is clearly coming in as the number one work perk. Barrett Shaw from Las Vegas, Nevada shares that his favorite perk is schedule flexibility. Barrett says that if they treat us like adults and trust us to get our work done and everything else we need to do, it's a huge perk that makes us happy and contributes to productivity. Now, Dana Hoffman from Columbus, Ohio, takes that flexibility a step further and defines the perk as trust. Trust that I will get my work done without me having to watch the clock or you. Trust that if I take some time to go to the doctor, I will make up the time. And trust that if I'm working from home, I'm working. We all have worked with someone where there was no trust. So this definitely would make me happier knowing I'm trusted to do what I need to do. Now, I read a study about the importance of healthy options provided at work. And Shelley Wassall from St. Louis, Missouri says that she appreciates that her company provides snacks and drinks, including healthy options such as filtered water, protein bars, and fruit. Now, I agree that these may seem unnecessary, but when you're too busy to stop for a full meal, these things really do the trick in a pinch. And it takes the pressure off meal planning for the office, which is a nice perk as well. Ann Dalkey from Wausau, Wisconsin, really loves her employer's matching gifts program. They will match up to $15,000 per employee donations each year. Now, that is substantial. And it makes you feel like when you support a cause, your company supports you and supports them as well. Giving is a good feeling, and knowing that your company is giving too shows they care about what you care about. Number six comes from Gail Lowe from Mont Tremblant, Quebec. Gail says the best perk ever is unlimited vacation, but that you have to use it. Now, technically, I have unlimited vacation, and I love not having to count how many days I've used this year or how many I need next year. And it also goes back to the flexibility and trust that we previously mentioned that your company has. Now, I have met a few people who have this perk, and while they're on vacation, they still do some light work and they don't mind at all. When we have limited vacation and we count our days, we do mind having to work when we're on those days. It changes your attitude and your commitment. Monica Risque from Bradenton, Florida says that her favorite work perk is the 4-day work weeks in June and July and 2 weeks off for winter break. Now, 4-day work weeks are pretty nice, especially if everyone's on a 4-day work week. So there's no pressure for the day that you aren't there. It's like extra vacation, and it acknowledges that we can have the flexibility to get everything done that needs to get done. Now, a few people mentioned the perk of parking. Now, that may not seem like a big deal, but if you have to drive to work, the cost of gas, the car, and the maintenance adds up. And we know that in some cities, parking is a huge cost. Having the company recognize that you need to drive to work and help with the parking costs feel like an acknowledgement that it's appreciated. Robin McFall Harms shared a new perk that I think is a big deal. Her company has a rule that in the summer months they don't schedule any meetings after 12 p.m. on Friday. That would make me happier and likely more productive. And our 10th perk for the top 10 list of perks is benefits. Now, depending on which country you live in, you can have medical, dental, physio, optical, all of those. They all cost money. And having the company help you out with these costs show that they care about your health too. Now, we had a lot of great ideas on our discussions on social media, and I read far more than just these 10 perks. I narrowed the list to the ones most repeated and most reasonable. And I hope you're happy in your job, and I hope your company values you. I hope that you know that any perks they offer are optional, and they do come with some type of cost. Appreciate what they do for you so that you can be happy for what you do for them. Good luck.